So we're Savvy AI, and we're here to put together two words that you probably haven't heard much recently, practical and AI. We bring a tool that helps every bank, especially community banks, build, launch, and manage their own practical AI applications to solve a number of banking issues, such as predicting loan delinquency rates, classifying customers for cross-sell, upsell, and so much more. So let's get right to it. So mega banks have AI mostly figured out. And what have they figured out? They figured out that if they spend billions of dollars, like JP Morgan, who invests over billions of dollars a year, grab 900 data scientists and over 1,200 data engineers, they can win at AI. And in fact, we have a lot of knowledge about how this big AI works because Alex and I, and in fact, the entire team, including Rachel, who you have on this call, came previously from one of those mega banks at Synchrony Financial. When our previous company was bought by Synchrony Financial, Alex and I started a new division inside of Synchrony that was purpose-built to build and launch AI applications for the bank. So we spent 3.5 years building with this big AI, with the data scientists, with all of the other tools and all of the other resources that one can have at such an organization. But something really occurred to us, and it was really bothering us. First of all, that AI, in fact, even to this day, is very costly and very complex. The reason companies like JP Morgan are spending billions on these data scientists, data teams in custom infrastructure and more is because AI does work. Things like machine learning are highly successful in finding patterns of efficiency, finding patterns of growth. So it works, so they're throwing tons and tons of money at it. But throwing tons and tons of money at something is not really a solution for every single bank. In fact, as these banks are getting more and more sophisticated with AI, they are sort of distancing themselves. So while they're getting smarter and more efficient every single day, many are getting left behind. And so witnessing this firsthand, we realized that we wanted to solve this problem, not just for big banks, but for every bank. And that became the genesis of Savvy AI. It's a practical AI platform that we wish to empower every bank with results that are proven, secure capabilities that are bank ready. And the best part is you don't need specialists, you don't need core integrations, and you don't need custom infrastructure. It's really AI that any bank can use today. So what are different things that you can do with AI and Savvy? We solve common business use cases. For example, with risk, predicting delinquent payments, lowering ACH returns, reducing false positives in suspicious activity reports are some of the use cases that we work on. In finance, we help FP&A departments predict deposit volume, forecast originations, forecast credit requirements, and so much more. With credit, we have helped organizations classify income type for underwriting and lending, for recommending credit offers, and even predicting charge-offs. And finally, with growth teams, we've helped them upsell and cross-sell new products by identifying customers that they already have that are most likely to take that next best offer and help them increase account signups. So I'm giving you a lot of use cases here because we have worked with a lot of financial institutions and financial services companies on a wide variety of problems. But what we heard from everyone is that we need AI to be easier, not this ephemeral hype-driven concept. We need it to be something we can use today. So that's when we introduced Savvy Sheets. And what we love about Savvy Sheets, it's a great way to get started using your existing spreadsheets. So if the way that you're interacting with your loan tape, for example, is getting a CSV pull out of your core banking system and then manipulating that CSV pull to figure out which loans are about to go delinquent or at risk, you can do this process better and faster with more accuracy. And certainly instead of 10 hours of a data analyst looking at it, it literally takes 10 seconds with a purpose-built model looking at it. And the best part is you stay in Excel. You don't have to use a special software. You don't have to build macros. It works with the tools that your team works with every single day. Now, how it works is this is a multi-patented process that starts with an AI app builder. So we have a template library with dozens of use cases that banks and financial institutions can use to different use cases where they see different problem points. You attach data. That data you can attach through your data systems or through Excel. You launch your AI app. And here's the best part. We have a continuous learning system. So this is what this means. Every single night, as new data is coming in, as new results are coming in from you, we're retraining the models in the background to make sure that your models are the best at achieving your goals fastest. So all of that is occurring automatically. Now, what's even better about this is it's transparent, manageable, and effective. And I think this is really important as we look at launching AI in a regulator compliant way. Because we came from a bank, we built for banking institutions, meaning you have complete data ownership and security. We're SOC 2 Type 2 certified. We're regularly pen tested, and we're a single tenant solution. This means your data, your models, all belong to you, but live in an infrastructure which you can put even in your VPC. We offer complete model transparency and explainability. There's no black box models here. Everything is explained, and not only explained, but it's shown to you how the data is flowing through our system, how the data is weighted, what the error rates are, and so much more. We offer guardrails, which means that we offer an infrastructure where you can apply your own business rules on top of the AI to make sure the AI is playing in a sandbox which you are comfortable with. And finally, we have decision auditing. That means that you can show compliance down to the individual decision level. Why did you think this loan was about to go delinquent? Well, we can audit that specific decision and show you why the AI made that decision for you. So how Savvy AI differs from other solutions is many solutions require their own experts, such as consultants. So like, just trust my team, we're smarter than you, don't worry about it. Savvy is all about upskilling your existing team, making sure they understand how AI works and how it can be practical to achieving your business goals. Savvy is cost effective. Our business model is a usage-based model with tiers. What does that mean? If you use a lot of data and you use a lot of modeling, you pay more. If you use less, you pay less. It's the fairest way to do it rather than sitting there and selling you seat licenses that may and may not be used. It's centrally managed. That means that even if you're using it in your spreadsheets, you can have the peace of mind that all the models are managed in one place, so everybody is on the same page working off the same model. And finally, and this is really important for financial institutions to understand, the reason that JP Morgan is winning with AI is because their team owns the models and their team is getting smarter with their own data. The thing that we saw in this kind of last generation of digital with banking is that vendors would come in and they'd say, oh, we'll do it for you. We own all the IP over there. You own these models. They're always your IP and your property. So you're getting constantly smarter instead of enriching vendors. We're just a tool to make that happen. So our value prop is we're bringing mega bank AI capabilities to everyone. It's easy to get started. You don't need specialists. We can teach your team how to use this in an hour. It's your data and your rules. This all belongs to you, including the model, and you can start with Excel spreadsheets. It's quick to deploy. It's improving daily. And most importantly, it was built for financial institutions. We came from one, so we understood the regulatory and compliance landscape that financial institutions have to abide by. And banks are succeeding with Savvy AI. We work with Cross River, Medallion, and other banks. And at Cross River, we trained their data analyst team. So this is a data analyst they had. This is not specifically a specialist. And we trained them in a matter of hours, and they deployed over a dozen models that they're using in a matter of weeks. I mean, so this is quick time to value. And we built this little engine that could. So the models, just so you understand, are publicly available models. Math is not proprietary. Math is, in fact, not even patentable. So if somebody tells you that they have a patented AI model, they are not being truthful because you can't patent models. So there is a ton of commonly accepted models such as gradient boost machine and so much more that allow you to process data. And what really makes models powerful, Scott, is not the math itself. It's math applied to your data and then doing that continuously. So that's kind of the secret of modeling. There's not just like this magic model that you apply and it just like suddenly everything works. It's I've applied data to it, I've trained it. Now I keep applying new data to it and it keeps getting smarter and smarter. And that's kind of the secret. The secret of AI is literally just to start.